Well, hello everybody, Facebook. I am Michelle Price with Digital Now, and I'm here with, of all people, Gloria Allred.
I'm Michelle. Hi now members and those who should be now members.
That's right. So we just got the opportunity to give Gloria a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I learned some things. I learned that she used to be the president of Now
LA chapter of the National Organization for Women. I believe that was twice in the 1970s.
That's right, and she also reminded us that in the 60s we've come a long way with Roe v. Wade, and she really is concerned. And tell us why you're concerned, Gloria.
Well, I'm concerned, Michelle, because of course President Trump is going to be able to nominate on Monday a justice of the United States Supreme Court to fill the vacancy created by the retirement of Justice Kennedy. And we are fully expecting him to appoint an anti-choice justice, I call it, a mandatory motherhood justice, and someone who is likely, with the votes of other so-called conservatives on the United States Supreme Court, to vote to overturn Roe v. Wade in a case that is working its way up to the U.S. Supreme Court.
That's what I was going to ask you. So is the test coming soon, and what can we do? Is there anything we can do?
Well, we can make our voices heard about the justice, or that is the nominee, who will testify before the United States Senate Judiciary Committee, who would need to vote to confirm him. And then, of course, that would go to the full Senate. But so we can make our voices heard. We can voice our concerns to Senator Murkowski of Alaska, to Senator Collins of Maine, to others who are Republican, and also to some Democrats who may decide they want to vote for the president's nominee. But to say that, no, we cannot have you voting for someone who is going to reverse Roe v. Wade, which is settled law and precedent. Now let's talk about why it matters. This is not an academic discussion, Michelle, as I know you know. This is a matter of life and death. I am a person who had an abortion prior to Roe v. Wade, which was decided by the United States Supreme Court in 1973. And I told everyone about what happened to me in the 60s when I needed an abortion, and that when it was a crime in California for a doctor to provide it, or for anyone to provide it, even though it was not a crime for a woman to have it. The effect of that impact was that the only way to have an abortion was to have an illegal abortion, which I and millions of other women throughout this country had by back alley butchers. And so I was left in a bathtub, hemorrhaging, bleeding to death. I was able to finally have an ambulance take me to a hospital, to a ward where they treated women who had illegal abortions who were bleeding to death. And I was packed in ice in 106-degree fever. And fortunately, I lived, but as I said in my remarks to the conference this afternoon, there were so many women there who did not live, who died, or were maimed by illegal, unsafe abortions. So we know the impact of not having a Roe v. Wade, of allowing states to decide if it should be a crime to provide an abortion. Because, as I said, the choice is never between abortion or no abortion. It's between legal abortion or illegal abortion. And we don't want our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, our aunts, anyone that we know to ever have to suffer the way I did, perhaps die as so many other women did, from illegal abortions. That's the effect of Roe v. Wade. And let me just share with you, there are many states in the United States right now that do have laws already on the books which would make it a crime to provide abortion. But those laws are not being enforced because of Roe v. Wade. But once that is gone, those laws will take effect again. And it's the poor women, the rural women, the young women who will be most affected because they cannot afford the price of a bus fare or gas. to drive to another state to try to find a state that has legal abortion. And so they'll either be forced to take their pregnancy to term, which means mandatory motherhood, compulsory pregnancy, like the Handmaid's Tale, or they will have illegal abortions. And this can never and should never happen again, but it will, and it'll be in our lifetime. So we all the state will be standing up, fighting back, joining organizations like now that are going to fight against this, making our voices heard. As Mother Jones said, don't agonize, organize, and make your voices heard when the committee convenes. And even before that, speak up, speak out. Everyone, you will ask yourself, what were you doing at the time of this crisis? And you all can do something, must do something. Don't have to be famous to do it. Don't have to be an elected official to do it. All you have to do is be a committed person who wants to fight back and win.
Gloria, thank you so much. As you said, silence will not help you. So we've been here with Gloria. There's a price to pay.
Yeah, cost of silence. And, you know, many brave women who broke the silence and refused to allow silence to be a weapon used against them are now going to break the silence in this as well.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. Digital Now. I'm here with Gloria Allred. Thank you so much, Gloria, for your time. Your
I'm here with the great, the one, the only, Michelle.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for that. That's scary. That's very scary. They need to. But they don't understand. They don't get it. No, they don't understand it at all.